Welcome to episode number 16 of Pro Cycling Manager. You see here our remaining schedule for the season. It's just the Czech Cycling Tour, the Ötztal Pro Classic and Ljubljana Zagreb. And today we will be racing the Czech Cycling Tour. It starts on a pretty long time trial where we are not that good at, so probably losing more than 2 minutes on that. Then a hilly stage which should be pretty interesting on stage 2. Pretty nice finish though there. And it finishes off on 2 flat stages. Uh, According to the GC, we might not even race them afterwards. So let's see. It's a 2.1 race. That's why there are plenty of World Tour teams: Agitosa, Orica, Dimension Data, BMC. So pretty good riders inside, and you see also here TTR start off these riders is pretty good. So yeah, we are still racing that because it's one of our only preparation races for our last objective of the season. So we want to get up our fitness peak faster. As I said in the earlier episodes already, every stage of a race is 3 points towards the fitness peak. So the Czech Cycling Tour will be 12 points in total, but we might not reach our fitness peak anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't manage to reach our fitness peak. Let's look at the objective. Given the level of opposition, it will be difficult to get a good result here. However, give it your best shot. So that basically means, yeah, no objective at all for us, because our team thinks we cannot finish in top 50. And yeah, I will fast forward to our start so you don't have to wait. So we are about to start, and as you can see, our race day condition is -1. So we have -1 on mountain, -1 on hill, -1 on prologue. Shouldn't matter too much. Press the wrong button. Usually for a TT that is like fairly flat, I usually start out 75 and look how the bars evolve if they go down like simultaneously. Looks pretty good right now. There's like short climbs inside, a little bit of downhill, but it's fairly flat, so it shouldn't really matter that much. So just go 75. We are hitting intermediate 1. I think we should even lower this to 74, 73 maybe, because our yellow bar is going down faster. We are 44 seconds behind at the first intermediate. That should be the last place, probably. 73 might be too slow. Yeah, just make sure like these bars go down at the same pace. But yeah, it's flat time trial, nothing you can do about that. It's basically your time trial start. There's no real tactics involved. Second intermediate, we are 101st with 1 minute 28 seconds behind already. Looks like we are losing a lot of time. And we are now hitting the finishing line pretty soon. It goes a little bit uphill. I will go down to 74 at pace, even 73. Yeah, I didn't manage that pretty well, did I? Yeah, my yellow is empty like 500 meters before the finish line, but it's fine. 95th in the finish currently with 1 minute and 57 seconds. That's what we expected before. It was like we will lose 2 minutes. When the favorites come in, we might lose even more. The best choose in right now is Christopher Julie Jensen. Let's have a look at Chrono 1 if someone is going better. Yeah, Gediminas Baktunas. Now Marcin Biabloblocky, whoever that is. Brent Bookwater from BMC is also in this range. I think all riders nearly passed Chrono 1. No, not yet. Raphael Freinstein, our teammate, is going really good. But if you look at his yellow energy, his yellow will be done pretty soon and he still has a long way to go. So he will lose a lot of time up to the finish line. And there he is, like 1 minute 20 he lost at the finish line. And I think that's it for Chrono 1. Let's have a look at Chrono 3 for the finish. We are now 140s with 2 minutes 10 seconds. Bialo Blocky took over the lead. Daniel Oss coming in from BNC. He was the last rider, 20 seconds. And yeah, if we have a look at the results page, let's hope some riders are even behind us. Yes, we are not last, but we are pretty close. But anyway, it's a 2.1 race. I wasn't expecting any good there. So second stage should be pretty interesting. It is a hilly stage. We will have a look at our objective, what we are going to do. I'm pretty sure we are not fighting for the GC. Freshness is back to 100%. So favorites of the stage, Jan Hirt with 73 hill, 76 mountain. So all the favorites are really, really good in terms of their stats. So it's also a pretty long stage with 173 kilometers. There are some hills in between. Cat 3 climb, Cat 3, Cat 2, Cat 3. So, but we could go for the KOM jersey if we go on a breakaway, because I think this is the only hills of the whole stage race, so we might win the KOM jersey if we do good on this stage. Let's have a look at our objective, what the team wants us to do, and we will just fulfill the objective of the team. That's usually the most experience you can get. And yeah, the only thing you want to do in your first season, just do objectives, get as much XP as possible to level up faster, and then you can see in the second season what you can do with your stats. But yeah, this race is anyway not perfect for us. And we are free element. We shall finish in the top 30 and we shall go on a breakaway. Let's have a look at this climb. It's not super steep. I think we go on a breakaway and even try to go for the KOM jersey. If they let us. At the moment the pace is really not high in the peloton. We are also +1 on the day, which is pretty cool. So no one attacking. Alright, then we will attack. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Oh, they don't let us? Oh, they do. Three-rider breakaway. That's fine for the KOM jersey, but not for surviving in this break. I hope some people still join there. I don't want to pace at the moment. Just need to look out for my yellow bar, that it's not degrading too fast. Yeah, there are 5 riders attacking, so our breakaway will go up to 8 riders, which is pretty awesome once they reach us. Yeah, Peloton seems that they are not pacing too hard. I really like 8 rider breakaway. That's awesome. Oh, we can take out the tempo a bit. Yeah, they slowed down the tempo because we have a 2.5 minute lead. That's why I'm going with 55 now as well. Okay, the other riders caught up. And we are expanding our gap now. Let's have a look at the riders. So he's 62 mountain. He's 70 hill, he could be interesting. All the riders are... Okay, we are the best rider in terms of mountain classification. I always press the water button to like go back to the group, so I don't have to lead that much. But we can pace up the tempo now until the first climb. What we can have a look as well is like the finish line gives 16 mountain points as well, so we need to have like a lot of mountain points already because the finish line is marked as a category 1 climb. And we need to be like the attacks for the KOM will be at around 3 km. So we go up with the tempo. I want to be in front of the peloton before the attacks come. Oh, that was too early. But yeah, we just pace 80, 85 now. And now they are attacking. Oh, we should pace even 90, I think. It's still too early to attack. I think now is the right time. And we are winning KOM. Alright, that's great. That didn't cost too much effort. Ah, are they catching me? So time to regenerate some yellow bar again. Let's get a little bit faster until the second climb. Second climb is nearly as steep as the or is as steep, but it's a little bit longer. Oh, 4.5k to go. Increasing the tempo again. And they keep attacking already. So we are now in the climb. For the second mountain sprint. Ah. Yeah, we are by far the best climber in this. I think I don't even have to sprint. Oh, we were just riding away. That was like awesome. So 12 points on the provisional mountain standing. If we can win the next climb, we should have the KOM jersey. And that's pretty awesome. It's a pretty weird stage because you have these sharp climbs, but then you have like long flats in between all the time. Peloton is 5 minutes behind us already. We have 100k to go now. Breakaway stages always seem to be a bit longer. Okay, the peloton is pacing now. They reduce the gap a little bit. And we will go now to the category 2 climb, and this is a pretty long one. As you can see here, we have 8k to the finish. So it's a 8.2k mountain. And since I'm the best climber, you see now, even if I pay 60, it's too much for them to follow. But yeah, I just go at a. I mean, I wanna expand our gap to the peloton. That's why I'm riding 65 here. I don't want the peloton to catch us. If I just pace 40 as suggested here, the peloton will catch us before the climb, and I don't want them to get to us that fast. I want to win this KOM. So no one is dropping yet. We need to secure we have as many riders as possible on top of the mountain, because there's a long flat afterwards. So our breakaway objective is also not yet done. 23 kilometers out of 55, so we need to survive a little bit longer. 4k to the top of the climb. No one dropped yet, even though some people look pretty not so good. They increased the tempo, so I do as well now. We have 3k to go to the top of the climb. Maybe 85 is too hard. Like, let's do 75. We can also win that mountain sprint at 75. Oh, they pace more than 75. Interesting. Okay, I really need to make sure we win this sprint. Alright, that looks good. We are E1 at the moment, alone. We wait for E2 to catch up. I think the rider that dropped here might not be able to catch up again. But yeah, we need to make sure we're not going alone on the flat. No one is really pacing out of E2 right now. The peloton is also pretty close with 1 minute 25 seconds. A teammate of me has fallen, and a couple of teammates has fallen. So let's get some water for the final flat, and yeah, let's go up with the tempo again. No need to play X1 the whole time. Oh, he actually caught again. So we are back to 8 riders. The peloton reduced the tempo a bit, so we are back to 1 minute 44 seconds. Yeah, but they are increasing the pace all over the what is going on? So our breakaway objective is done. But yeah, that doesn't look too good if the gap is that small already with 50k to go. That means we have to put a lot of effort. I don't want to lead out. I need to check whether they sprint, because I don't want to lose time, but no one is. Oh yeah, they are sprinting. But yeah, just make sure you don't drop at that sprint. But I don't mind the points classification. I'm totally focusing on KOMs. And yeah, it looks pretty good to win them. Oh, they attack for the next mountain already. I will catch them as soon as it goes up. It's a pretty steep climb. I hope so, at least. Maybe we should go for 90. Only 1k to go. I hope no one blocks me. But yes, I got this. Putting too much effort into this actually, but so now we need to look that we somehow finish top 30 of the stage still. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna pace. I wanna let the other guys pace. So I keep position. I mean that's a little bit asshole-ish, but as soon as the climb starts, I will just pace my own tempo and hope I can survive from the peloton. Oh, no one is really pacing. That's not good. Okay, just don't hold position. I guess that's why no one was pacing. My bad. They all said, okay, if you don't pace, we don't pace either. But yes, the peloton will catch us even before the climb. And 20 seconds is not that much, to be honest. And there we go, peloton caught us. Now we need to make sure we stay in there for quite a bit. Why are we dropping? Oh, what is this pace? It's frantic. So the climb is 8 km long and an average slope of 6.7%. Now our yellow doesn't look too good. So we just pace our own pace. I think we cannot do top 30 anyway. So just pacing 70 right now. But yeah, we even drop at 70. Ah, it doesn't look too bad because we came over the top with the first group and now we are on a downhill. Oh wow, they crashed. We are in E1 and they crashed. Maybe we can even do top 30 because of that crash. I mean, I'm not looking too good in terms of yellow energy, but yeah, doing my own pace now at 65. I'm dropping from this group anyway now. Time to use the energy gear because that affects our red bar a bit. There is still a group behind us that might close the gap. Yep, they're Brent Bookwater from BMC. But we are overtaking some riders that are out of energy, which is quite okay. I have no idea which position I am currently in, because I'm out of energy as well. And oh, 27. So we finished top 30. Quite nice. I think we could never beat like guys like Cummings, Brookwater, fully 4 off anyway. Brookwater, he had a crash and he managed to get to the front again. That was like pretty awesome. But yeah, that was stage number 2 of Czech Cycling Tour. Pretty long stage. I mean, we were in the breakaway. We had a lot of KOM sprints. So I guess it's fine. I think we should be first in the KOM classification. Even so, Cummings got a lot of points at the end, but let's have a look. So in the GC we are top 50, don't mind at all. Sprint we are not even in, and yes, we have 28 points in the KOM, and that's, yeah, we got 23 points of experience for finishing. We did our objective, we were in the breakaway, and we are leading the KOM classification. So that's fine. We might be able to get a level up in this tour if we manage to get 47 more experience. That would be quite nice, to be honest. So then we have a level up before our next objective kicks in. Yeah, but I'm not sure whether we will get 47 experience. So let's go into this stage. It's a pretty short stage, 100, well, pretty average length, 150.7 kilometer. It's totally flat. Like, it looks a little bit hilly on the profile, but there's nothing too steep. And no climbs, no categorized climbs. So we will carry our mountain KOM jersey the next day as well, if we don't crash out. And let's just look what our objective is. I think we are world teammate, maybe we are free element. That would be actually not that good. The best thing in this stage would be teammate, so then we can just pace at the front of the group, get 10 experience, and go to the next stage. The finishing line is a little bit uphill, not too steep, but a little bit. Yeah, but it's totally sprint stage. And we are in the game. Okay, we have a breakaway objective and we will do it. Just for the experience, as I said, just go on the breakaway. I mean, we are 5 minutes behind on the GC, so maybe the breakaway will even hold. Oh my god, I don't want to be alone in the breakaway. I hope there are some attacks still coming. Yep. So it's a pretty huge breakaway actually. We have 10 riders. 10 riders today. That could actually be... Oh wow, and the peloton crashed. So we just pace 65, we can just play. I mean, this is flat stage, there's nothing to worry about. The speed in a breakaway, it's more or less consistent. Actually we should do 68 instead of 65 because it's kind of weird, but if you pace too slow, you will not go to the end of the group. You will like go in the middle again. So rather pace a little bit more. That after you are at the front, you go back to the back again. So the gap is never that big, to be honest. It's consistently at around 2.5 minutes, a little bit more. But still, our energy looks still pretty good, and we have a pretty huge breakaway with 7 riders. As you can see in the profile is fairly hilly, but nothing to worry about. Now they increased the pace, so we have to do as well. I think it will be like 85 for the rest of the stage now. The peloton will not slow down anymore, but we actually have a good chance of surviving this. I mean, with 10 riders, you see, even that we are pacing 85, I'm not losing that much yellow energy. I am now because I'm in the front. But yeah, now I'm at the back again and I can stay at my yellow energy and recover a little bit. peloton keeps splitting. Ah, that would be so awesome if this breakaway will survive. No one is actually sprinting; they just keep pacing for the stage. Getting some water because I don't want to go in a leading position. We still have 2 minutes and we have 32k to go. Ooh, the gap is decreasing super slowly. 1 minute 40 with 25k to go and we are still 10 rider breakaway and we still have plenty of energy left. I wonder if we can do it. I think we can do it. 20k to go. And I never paced in the last 30k, that's so awesome. 1 minute 15 with 12k to go. This is, I think, that might be quite good. Have a look at the other breakaway contenders. They have higher flat values, so attacking before the finish line doesn't make any sense. We only have 61 flat. 8k to go. This is... That would be a nice stage victory actually. But sprinting from this group might be quite tough as well. Ooh. I should have not clicked this. Okay, they attack. We follow. It's too early to sprint yet. 1.6. Now we can sprint. Ah, yeah, they fixed the sprint stat and you can see it. Like our sprint is just 60 and they fixed the sprint stat. And yeah, we were sprinting and immediately lost time, but we finished top 5 of the stage. But yeah, sprinting is just not that smart anymore when you don't have a good sprint stat. Anyway, top 5 from the breakaway, and yes, they lost 40 seconds, so even climbed up in the GC a bit. We even climbed up a lot. I think we were 47th before the stage, now we are 33rd. And 5th of the stage is some bonus experience as well. So we got 27 experience. That means we might actually be able to get the level up before our next objective, and that's super awesome. So last stage of a stage race, one thing to say about that: never ever simulate the last stage of a stage race because you get a lot of bonus experience for having jerseys like Young Rider jersey, Points jersey, KOM jersey, or even the GC jersey. And never simulate on the last stage of a stage race because you will lose so much experience if you just do it. Always race it. I mean, I don't even mind the stage. It's like flat as hell. We cannot do anything. We can maybe go on a breakaway again. But yeah, our chances of winning that stage are super low. But yeah, or just don't simulate in general. You can always get experience for doing anything. I mean, you saw I'm a climber. We just had a flat stage. I gained 24 experience for just going in a breakaway. I mean, later on, 24 experience is not that much anymore. Then it doesn't matter. But later on as well, you have better races anyway, where you just don't have that many stages that you dislike, and often you have to go for like KM standings anyway or similar stuff. point standing, or just not lose time in the GC. Yeah, we don't have a breakaway objective this time. That's why I'm just staying in the peloton. There are no KOMs, and yeah, I won't bother you with the first 160k of the race. So I will fast forward to 20k again. So we are back with 16k in the race to go. There's a pretty large breakaway this time again, 15 rider breakaway. The pace is really high in the peloton, as you can see at our energy bar. And they really have a lot of energy left in the breakaway. I'm not sure why they are not pacing like higher tempo. But our rider in the breakaway still has like plenty of yellow energy. And we actually might even catch them before the finish line. Now we have 5k to go, 5.5. So let's see whether we can go in a good position as well. Oh yeah, we follow Roger Kluge. I think there's a pretty good wheel. He's 75 at sprinting. But yeah, the breakaway, it looks like the breakaway will win again. Yep. Why is he not sprinting? So let's follow Londis. And sprint ourselves. But yeah, we cannot sprint really good. But yeah, we finished in a good position in the peloton. And yeah, there was the Czech cycling tour. Let's have a look at the results and the experience we get. So we had no objective. We only get experience for the KOM jersey. But as you can see, first in the mountain standing was 17 points of experience at the end of a stage race. So never simulate the last stage of a stage race if you have a jersey. Or even if you are second in the point standing or mountain standing or third, you get experience for that. So never simulate that. We didn't get any experience from the stage just for wearing this mountain jersey. And it's good that we went in a breakaway on the second stage. We maximized our experience and we will have a level up pretty soon. That's why I'm simulating now a little bit. Because you will get 5 experience per week. So we will get the level up, I think, on the next day or in 2 days. We'll see. It takes a bit to simulate because at the end of the season the simulator is usually much slower than at the start of the season. And there we go. We got our level up, and nice. That's what we want. We wanted +2 flat. That's awesome. +1 mountain, awesome. Because we train time trial. +1 mountain is pretty good. +1 prologue, okay. We don't really care about that much. +1 sprint, okay. We don't really care about that much. +1 acceleration, pretty good. +1 downhill, pretty good. +1 stamina is good. +2 resistance is awesome. +3 recovery is also super great. Super much. We want to have like the resistance stat is the most important. But yeah, that's quite a good level up. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 points in total. That's pretty good. So yeah, that was the level up. So we have 72 hill, 72 mountain. Now we will go into the next season with these stats, and we will go to SL Pro Classic. I forgot that. There's still SL Pro Classic coming up. So tune in the next episode again when there's the last 2 races of the season. So I mean, I know let me fast check whether we have a fitness peak. 11 days, we get 1.2 points a day in training points, so that's 12 points, that's 89 points at the end. So we will not have a fitness peak for these. We will have the fitness peak afterwards, but to be fair, I don't want to race those races. Omloop Echt Soesteren is just not a race for us, it's pure sprint. Olympia's tour is 7 flat stages with the prologue and the time trial. If you look at this, there's also only like also not really good race for us. we could attack on these and try to get KOM jersey, but to be fair, I'm not in the mood to ride Olympia's tour. Sparkasse Münsterland Giro is also flat race, and Paris Tour Espoir is also flat race. That's actually a little bit interesting because it looks a little bit hilly at the end, but yeah, we will just stop our season after Ljubljana Zagreb, which is a pretty nice race, and after Öztürk Pro Classic, which is an awesome race. So tune in for the rest of the season, the next episode, and then we soon go into season 2, and season 2 is getting, there we get the real deal. We signed this team Cofidis. Right here I can see show it. Agreement reached with Cofidis Solutions Credis. So we can actually have a look at the virtual standings, whether Cofidis managed to get into the virtual or not. So our results, standings, and then you go to team. And Cofidis is currently third on the Continental Pro. That would mean they will not get into the World Tour. But there's still the Vuelta to go and the World Championships and Il Lombardia, so they maybe get some more points. Anyways, thanks for watching and tune in the next time again.